in the end. I think it was tight up to a point, and all the rounds were, but no one really could really commit.
Let me mute this. It wasn't a very good fight. I'm going to give it to Liam Smith. He should be going to 26-1-1 with 14 KOs. His only stoppage to Canelo. This fight here is a rematch for the fight that took place back in April, where Liam Williams' corner basically stopped the fight because the cut was too bad, and the propaganda was that he quit. Whatever the case may be, the rematch is over. It wasn't a very good two fights, even though these guys did a lot of talking and things like that. By the way, I'm TstreeT Controversy. This is TstreeT Controversy Live. I cover every single major fight live. All the links to my social media right down below in the description box. The winner of this is going to go on to fight the winner of Saddam Ali, if Saddam Ali wins. Now, Miguel Cotto is supposed to be retiring. The first fight was going to be for the WBO 154-pound title. Then Miguel Cotto went on to fight Yoshihiro Kamagai for the title because Liam Smith won the first fight on paper because of the, the thing with Liam Williams' eye. So Miguel Cotto is the 154-pound champion, and the winner of this is going to be the mandatory for Saddam Ali if Saddam Ali wins, not Miguel Cotto, because Miguel Cotto is supposed to retire. That fight's going to take place on December the 9th. This year, obviously, 2017. Today is November the 11th, 2017, and I'm TstreeT Controversy. This is TstreeT Controversy Live. I cover every single major fight live. We are back in the mix of things, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm just happy to be here, man. So what we're doing is, since I do all my videos real time, we're waiting for them to read the cards. So once they wait, I guess we're going to hear the cards soon, right? But in the meantime, let's go look at these guys. How do we do it? This way? Yeah, let's go look at these guys' resumes. Now, this is Liam Smith right here. As you may know, he has a lot of brothers. Colin Smith, 168-pound WBC silver champion. He is the silver champion now, right? No, diamond champion now, right? I forgot. Whatever the case may be, he's in that World Boxing Super Series tournament. And he's going to face Jürgen Brähmer, then the winner of that. Oh, wait, shh.
McDonald scores it 114-114, even a draw. Judge Dave Harris scores it 116-112, and Judge Bill Edwards scores it 117-111. Both go to your winner by majority decision. And the winner of this WBO Super Welterweight Championship of the World official eliminator, Liam B.B.
The celebrations are for Liam Smith. The respect is there now.
We're going to
It's been a great rivalry.
We're going to listen to the post-fight interview. But as I said, it wasn't a good fight at all. But since it's a Saturday, and since here, right outside of Philadelphia, it's not, a nice day. And then since, I don't have a woman around, it was a good Saturday afternoon of boxing for me. One thing I want to do is I want to say this. People in the UK don't understand how good they have it with being able to get Box Nation. If I was able to buy Box Nation over here in the States, I would, because you get all that archive content. You get all those, purchase fights. The only rival, truth be told, over there is what? Sky Sports and Eddie Hearn. Even though Eddie Hearn, was doing real big over there still, Box Nation is a boxing network. Now, I understand over here in the United States we can't get that because, the guys you get over there on Box Nation are the fights we get over here on HBO and Showtime and ESPN, things like that. But still, it's like a gift. Are we going to listen to Beefy Smith? So he's going to go on to fight, once again, Saddam Ali, if Saddam Ali beats Miguel Cotto. Now, let's go look at this. Now, what if Saddam Ali doesn't win? Now, let me go look at the boxing rankings really quickly. Because if Saddam Ali doesn't win, then, how do we do this again? Right here, right? I got to update my rankings. No, let's go to my website. You know, so we're going to see if Beefy's going to do a. I don't like calling a grown man Beefy. I don't know. It just don't sit right with me. You know, so let me go check. Oh, by the way, visit my website, FightView360.com. You know, we're getting things very, very organized. And, you know, for those who have been, you know, patient with me while I've been building everything, thank you. So even though they're kind of out of whack right here, you know, yeah, I got to fix this ASAP. You know, so Liam Smith, if Miguel Cotto beats Saddam Ali and goes on to, I'm going to just go use these people's rankings because it just looks horrible on my website right now, but I'm going to fix it. It's priority tomorrow. Oh, wait, post-fight interview from,
Liam Smith, you're the victor, a repeat victory over Liam Williams. Your thoughts on that contest in what was an entirely different fight from the first one. Your thoughts on your performance and the victory you've just earned tonight.
I thought it was a very good fight. It was nip and tuck. But for a different fight, I think it showed a different Liam Smith, which I said, yeah. Liam said in the build-up all along, I can't change many things. I think everyone would have been surprised how I boxed Liam Williams. I think I kind of, you know, I won the fight, I outboxed a very good boxer. You know, it showed I had a very good jab. And people just think I walked forward and can't use my legs. So I think I proved I can do that now against a very good fighter, Liam Williams.
You said after the first fight that you wanted to correct the mistakes that you made in that first fight. You've done so tonight with the majority points victory. What did you work on during your preparation to make the adjustments that you did? The movement from the waist, the straight jab that you used to such brilliant effect. What adjustments did you make? How were you able to implement them?
Do you know what? We've been in the ring before and I knew what Liam Williams done very well, and it was a jab laid back and he always come back, and if I held my feet, that worked, and it worked a few times in that fight where I switched off, but when I got my own jab going and moved my legs, I think it nullified what Liam does very well.
The fact that you had shared those hard-fought 9 rounds together previously, how much more respect did you have for him coming in? What effect did that have on the type of contest we saw tonight? Again,
we were going into fight. Look, I always had respect for him, but I just, you know, I didn't like the way the last fight pans out, and, you know, I got all the blame, as you've seen today. You've seen in round 1 or 2. You know, we were both, it was bad for us both, but I got all the slack last time, and, you know, I said there was a clip 5 seconds before, Liam does it to me, I do it to him, but obviously the cut happened last time, and I just didn't like the way I got all the blame, so that's where I didn't like the way they went about it, but, you know, out of respect for him as a fighter, I always had respect for him.
So it's an official eliminator that you just won for the title that you used to hold. Depending on what Miguel Cotto does next after his defense in December, you could well find yourself fighting for that vacant title again. How excited are you about that prospect of possibly contesting for the WBO Championship of the World once more?
Very. I said since I lost the title, you know, that's what my next aim is, and, you know, Liam Williams was on that way. It was not about a grudge match. From the outside looking in, it was probably nice to see a grudge match, but from my point of view, Liam Williams was just next in line for me to go and become world champion again. And like I said, once I didn't want to look past Liam, but once I beat Liam, I always said I was confident Frank and, you know, my management team, Matthew, and that they will produce the goods. I'm probably in Britain.
Well, congratulations, you've got the repeat victory over Liam Williams and put yourself in terrific position for a world title shot.
My nan's been dead 3 years today, so that was for you, Nan. So.
Congratulations on your victory tonight. Very well done indeed.
Yeah, we got to listen to Liam Williams too. We can't cut him off. That's disrespectful.
What was an enthralling contest, completely different from the first bout that you shared. Real thinking boxing match. Your thoughts on the contest and the role that you played in it?
It was a very good fight. Liam Smith brought something very different to what he brought in the first fight. And yeah, you know, he turned up. He had a lot more respect for me this time. I thought I fought a good fight, but he just upped his game as well. You know, he took it to the next level, and he made it a very good fight. And, you know, I believe the right man won, just about. It could have gone either way, but, you know, there's no complaints, you know.
Very magnanimous of you to concede that you thought the right man won tonight. The fact that he was so different from the first contest.
I thought I could have won the fight. As I said, I thought it could have gone either way, but I got no complaints. You know, he boxed a very good fight, and, you know, he turned up and done and produced the goods.
Know that it's still in the immediate aftermath of the contest, but what do you do next when you go away and you sit down with Gary? What do you plan out for your future? What would you like to do next?
I'm just going to go away a couple of months off. Both my hands are gone. Whether they're broken or not, I don't know, but they're certainly very badly bruised. I'm just gonna enjoy a bit of time off, chill out over Christmas, and see what offers come my way.
Well, listen, you've played your part in what's been a terrific contest tonight. Thank you very much indeed for speaking with us, and we look forward to your next step, wherever that may take you. Frank Warren, you're the man guiding the career of the victor tonight, of both of them, but Liam Smith has just won this eliminator. How confident are you that you can deliver a world title shot if indeed Miguel Cotto decides to call it a day after his next title defense?
Well, even if he doesn't call it a day, he'll fight for the world title. That's what it's all about tonight. So whatever happens, Liam's next fight will be for the world title next year, 100%. Touch wood, nothing goes wrong, injuries or anything, but his next fight, which we talked about, will be for the next for the world title, the WBO title. And you know what? It's a good fight tonight. They both, I mean, they were a credit to the sport. It was a very absorbing fight. You know, watching the two guys. Now, the last 2 rounds, I thought, you know, Liam won those, and that took any doubt out of anybody's mind who the winner was. But he's done a great job. He's very professional, as did the other Liam. And I think, you know, who knows? Wins the world title, they might make another one. We'll see how we go. The public deserve to see it again. They might get sick of seeing, you know, fighting each other, but the bottom line is it's a good fight, and he's gone and got what he set out to do, world title shot, and I will deliver it.
Well, listen, Frank, thank you very much indeed for your time. Liam Smith, congratulations once again, and we look.
Okay, so as I was saying, let's go look at who possibly is going to be next. Now, of course, Saddam Ali is fighting Miguel Cotto for that 154-pound title, but if Miguel Cotto does decide to retire, you know, then that title will be vacated. Now, it will likely be Liam Smith ordered to fight Magomed Kurbonov. Of course, Frank Warren will probably love that, but depending on who this guy is, I have to do some research. And then if he turns it down, then they're going to go to Kanat Islam. If he turns it down, then they go to Vera. That's how it works. And then Dennis Hogan and yada, yada, yada. But the thing is, Frank Warren has a very close relationship with the WBO. So truth be told, he could fight any of these guys. But the big question is, if Liam Smith stays at 160 pounds, and let's say if he wins the title, you know how he's going to do. If he wins the title for whoever he fights, because many are not giving Saddam Ali a chance to beat Miguel Cotto. So therefore, if Miguel Cotto wins, you know, that title is going to be vacated. And then Liam Smith is going to be ordered to fight one of those guys we talked about. You know, so, you know, if that does happen, you know, Liam Smith would, you know, fight one of these guys. If he wins, you know how Frank Warren is, then he'll have a voluntary, maybe 2. And then who of all these guys would he go after? You see what I'm saying? If any of them, you know, it could be, you know, depending on, but at the same time, these guys are involved in an unofficial tournament anyway between Jermell Charlo, Erislandy Lara, and Jarrett Swift-Hurd. You know, it all depends on if Jermell Charlo is going to fight Erislandy Lara, or if Erislandy Lara is going to fight Jarrett Swift-Hurd, or if Jermell Charlo is going to fight Erislandy Lara. You got Swift-Hurd talking about fighting his mandatory. This guy, you know, because this guy was paid step-aside money from my understanding. You know, so it's complex on this end. But when it comes to this WBO, you know, that's pretty much set in stone on what's going to happen depending on if Miguel Cotto wins. But anyway, I'm TstreeT Controversy. This is TstreeT Controversy Live. I cover every single major fight live. Please subscribe. All the links to my social media are right down below in the description box. I apologize for earlier. This is a new program that I'm using, not the same one I was using. This is a different one, you know, that I've been using the last few months. So I apologize for the little sound issue earlier. Please subscribe. All the links to my social media are right down below in the description box. TstreeT Controversy, TstreeT Controversy Live.